Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka that villain Jay, and tonight we have a very special treat for you. I've been holding on to this deck for a while. I've been playing around with it for a while. I actually made a similar version a while back. I always liked this concept, this idea, but I've modified it a little bit because, frankly, nobody saw the other old video and got a lot more viewers now. So we're going to revisit it today, a little bit upgraded version. It was also requested by somebody in the community that I take a look at Mr. Obosh. I call him Mr. Obosh, even though he's some sort of crazy fire centipede. He deserves a little bit of respect. So let's take a look. What do we got? We have a Rakdos deck, if you saw it. I call it Head Bash because it will bash you right in the head. So this is what we're looking at. Red-black Rakdos with Obosh as the companion. And of course, before we do the breakdown, I want to encourage everybody. Please hit that like button. And also gently press that subscribe button. Not for my sake, but for your sake. So the like and subscribe doesn't come and get you. Because he will. Nothing I can do about it either. Additionally, why don't you join us on our Twitch? We got a bunch of new guys here tonight. Welcome, new guys. You could be one of those new people too. And we'd love to have you in our community. Twitch.tv/thatvillainj. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or other ideas that you want to share, we are always available on our Discord. And as always, all those links will be in our description. So, what are we looking at here? So it's an Obosh companion, which means that everything in here is odd, and any source that deals damage that's odd does double damage. That's what Obosh does. He is a Hellion horror. He is some sort of fire thing. So odd converted mana cost, deals damage to a permanent player, deals double. So he's our companion. He will take red or black. Grimdancer. If you've watched any of my old videos, you know that Grimdancer is probably one of my favorite creatures because of the variety it has. With Menace, with Lifelink or Deathtouch, you get to choose 2 out of 3. Very diverse. Hooded Blightfang. We're going to have a lot of Deathtouch in this deck, so we really want to stack up on Hooded Blightfang so we can do damage as we go in. That's going to apply a lot of pressure. He is definitely worth it. This is probably a very useful utility card that is useful in Golgari, it's useful in Rakdos, it's useful in Orzhov Life Gain, it's useful just about everywhere. So don't worry about spending those rares on him because Hooded Blightfang is definitely worth it. Nighthusk Scavenger is another rare that's worth it. If you're ever running anything black, there's no reason you can't have him in there. He is very useful. Flying, Deathtouch, Lifelink, 1 plus the number of cards in their graveyard. Bonecrusher Giant, you know I can't do it without my man here. He's got Stomp. And damage can't be prevented. When he does target of a spell, he does 2 damage. Of course, it'll be 4 damage if we have Obosh out. And he's a 4/3 giant. So I split the difference between these 2 of my favorite spells here. Flame Spill, which does the excess to the target. And remember, this is an odd mana cost, so if we do have Obosh out, it will do 8 over. So you got to figure if you're doing it to a 1/1, 7 is going to go on to the player. And of course, Slaying Fire. We don't really have all red mana, so it's hard to get that Adamant out, but it is any target, so that's Planeswalker, player, or creature. And if we can get Adamant out, if we can get that 3 red mana out, it'll be 8 instead of 6 if we're doubling it. Sir Conrad. I love this guy. I think he's underrated. I don't know why I don't see him more. When another creature dies or creature is put in a graveyard from anywhere other than the battlefield, or a creature leaves the graveyard, Sir Conrad the Grim deals 1 damage to each opponent. So that deals damage, and guess what? He's an odd mana source. He is odd. And what does that mean if we have Obosh? It's double damage. So we can purposely mill ourselves and him, and every time a creature goes in the graveyard or leaves the graveyard and goes back out, it'll deal damage. So with all of the death touches we have going in, even if they're blocking our stuff, even if we're throwing little guys at him that are dying, ooh, we missed some guys up here, he's gonna do damage. Terror of the Peaks. Yeah, odd mana number, which means that if Obosh is out, of course, he is going to do a massive amount of damage, because the power of anything coming into the field is going to do that damage if you have Terror of the Peaks out. I'm sure you've seen him. He is a monster, literally. He is a very powerful dragon. 5/4 flying too. And of course we have one more Obosh there that we can hard cast, just in case. I forgot to start up here because my thing was scrolled down, but Foulmire Knight, good early drop. Later in the game, we can draw a lot. We can draw a card and lose a little bit of life, so he can help accelerate us. He is a Deathtouch. He's a good early blocker, good early attacker. Serrated Scorpion. So the fun thing about him is he deals damage. Guess what? When he deals damage, if he's an odd number card, you know what it is. Double damage. So he'll help us gain life. He's a good early blocker, great early attacker. Typhoid Rats. Just a little 1/1 Death Toucher. If you don't want that many of them, if you want to trade them out for something else, good. But I like to have these aggro guys down a lot of early, cheap 1-drops to kind of get a barrier up to prevent them from attacking and start really pushing and killing their things. So that's why we have so much early Death Touch and life drainers up front. Shock. You know it. You love it. Odd mana choice. So, of course, Obosh is there. Double damage. So, that's the basics there. That's the basics of the Rakdos. If we want to take a look at it on the big board. Okay, so, yeah, lands. 10 swamps, 9 mountains, 1 Bloodfell Cave, 2 Temples of Malice, and 1 Fabled Passage. Unfortunately, we do not have a... we do not have any kind of pathway for this one. So that is too bad, but we're usually able to get the mana that we need. Take a look at it in the big four. 2.5 average, not too bad. Some aggressive, but a little bit heavy on the back end. A little bit more into the black than the red. That's fine. Plenty of creatures, plenty of instants. No sorceries or enchantments in this one, though, and 23 land, which should do us just fine for this. Shouldn't really have a problem. All right. And we look at it in an alternate view. We are odd number each one, so 2, 1, 3, and 5. We're really living at 3. 5 is really when we get into the late game to really throw our power out there. 1 is the early blockers. 3 is when we can start getting it down, and then 5 is the big boys that really finish it off. So that's really what we're looking at there, in terms of power distribution and how much we can do and how much we can lay out. So why don't we get it started, guys? I've already told you to like and subscribe, so I don't need to do that again. We are in Diamond, so let's see if we can't get back into it. Let's see if we can't mix it up a little bit and see if we can't get some good games in. Alright, let's see if we can get a good matchup. See if we can get a good matchup, folks. I was winning with this deck earlier, but I ran into a little bit of trouble here. So let's see if we can't get back on our feet. So there we go. Yeah, chat, enlighten Carl on why we don't do that deck. So what do we have here? We have Rule Ramp, which I think I should be able to handle. Let's see what he lays down. Another Llanowar Visionary. Heartfire Immolator. I have a feeling that card was an important part of what he was trying to do. So we're just going to go ahead and get that one out of the way. I'm going to do it again. No. Cool Rakdos card sleeves he's got here. Bro, yeah, he's worried about the wrong thing right now, man. He is worried about the wrong thing. Let's get Conrad out now that we have an open time to do it. Because it'll do some damage to him. Nice. I have some life here that I can use as a bit of a cushion. Chandra, Heart of Fire.
I love to instigate and immolate.
2 damage to any target. Oof. I don't know if he's gonna come in on me. I didn't think so. So we're just gonna finish him off here. And that's why Obosh is so useful. So there we go, guys. That was a very successful run of our Obosh head bashing. But I heard some good ideas for chat. I'm going to change this deck up a little bit more. We're going to tech it right now. So I'm going to get rid of 1 Foulmire Knight. And no, we're going to keep Foulmire Knight. We're going to get rid of a Typhoid Rats. And I think I want to get rid of a Shock. And I want to add this guy. I want to add that guy. He's one of my favorites. Rakdos Charger. Let's put him in there and see if we can't get a little bit more mid-range aggro going. Let's get him out of the way. Soul Mender. So this is an Orzhov life game, probably Cleric. Yeah, he was a good choice, definitely, to push the aggression here. Fireblade Charger. I don't want to give up too many death touches, so. Yeah, he's really got to think about this one. Yeah, he'll take it. Probably got a Clerical Lifeblood coming out. Oh, a Veto. Yeah, you think we're going to let Veto sit on the board? We are not. And a life gain deck? Yeah, that's not happening. Push the aggro again. Okay, now he stays on the field. We can put down Hooded Blightfang. Wish I could give him Deathtouch. Angel of Vitality, so he's going to start gaining life here. But we're going to start draining it in a second. So I'm not really too worried about losing life, because I'm gonna start draining it from him, and I'm gonna get some lifelines and life touches now. There's Loris. We're still gonna be pushing some aggro here, so I'm really not that worried, even with those flyers out. He is gonna do some damage there. We'll hit Fabled Passage. I think we need black, yeah. I think we definitely need black. So we can put that guy out. Put that guy out. And then we're gonna push. Yeah, Zargus is even. Unfortunately. Zargus is even. Also, he is really expensive. That's another problem with Zargus. He is super expensive. So he's got a choice to make. Oh, okay. All right, I was wondering about that. He has absolutely got a choice to make here. So shit's about to get real fucking real right now. because this is going to be an absolute metric shit ton of damage coming through. Yeah, that went real fucking sideways. Got him down to 8, down from like 20-something. He can attack with his flyers, but he's just not going to be putting out sustained damage like that. If we get a good slaying fire here, we should be able to end him. Nope, that's not it. So we will... Yeah, we're really getting aggro with him. If we can draw a burn spell, if the auto shuffler gods will bless us with a burn spell, we should be able to do a little something here. And they keep giving us mana. They keep giving us mana every single time. 23 mana, and they are just loading us up. Kind of on a treadmill here, guys, and I'm not really liking where this is going, but we've drawn mana for the last 3 goddamn turns. We have 11 out on the board, and or 10 out on the board, and it's to the point of lunacy right now, because any burn spell in my entire deck, of which there is 8, would have changed the entire balance of power. But the auto shuffler is like, nah fam, you good. I swear to God, I fight the auto shuffler as much as I fight my opponent. Swear. Bet on that. Bet on that, guys. Absolute bet on that. Wow. This is ridiculous, bro. I'm dead anyways. You don't need to do all that. You can just go fucking board at me, man. What are you even thinking? This guy might have just fucked off the game. I doubt it, because I'm going to get another mana. Oh, a Slaying Fire, fucking 20 minutes late. That's great. So that'll do 8. He's the one killing me, but going faces. I would have won the game if I would have drawn that four manas ago. There you go, man. You got it. Wow. There's no way in hell I should have lost that game. Yikes. With that bad thinking of an opponent, the auto shuffler absolutely kicked my ass that game. Good lord. How many manas in a row? I gotta look back how many manas in a row that was. I think it was 4. I think it was 4 mana in a row. Yeah, at least 4. $23 manas in the deck. And we were into the game pretty good, too. I had plenty out. Yeah, I'll keep it. Oof, we already know what this is. Luckily, I have an absolute crazy amount of burn here, so we'll see. Yeah, you gotta have to start putting down defenders, man. Sitting back and milling me is not gonna work just yet. So that didn't really make a lot of sense, but sure. It's gonna counterspell it probably. No. Glacial Grasp, another Glacial Grasp. Unclear what his goal is here. Yeah, Extinction Event is very rough on these types of decks. The odd number. Probably going to go for Nighthawk. Oh, he went for Obosh, even though I can pull one out of the commander zone. He did not care. So, depending on what happens here, if I lay Obosh down, he's going to die, because that's going to be 4/8. I'm going to drown and lock on him. Let's see here. He might have a counter spell. So we'll see what we want to do here. Relic Golem. 4 cards. Alright, so I'm going to do this. And I'm going to do this. If Obosh can survive, I can win. Because it's going to do a shit ton of damage to him no matter what happens here. It's going to deal 4 damage to him. There you go. So, if Obosh survives this, I can just hit him with Slaying Fire. Yep, he's dead. He's dead. Good try there, but a little bit too much for you, homie. A little bit too much. A little bit too much. There's some more mana just in case. So, yeah, if you can get the finishing move off, that's the best thing that Obosh can do, is that even if you can get them within goal range, if you can get them in just field goal range, if you allow me a sport metaphor, then you can pretty much finish them off. So let's keep going. King Stakes. What's up? Miss Lenity. Miss Lenity? That's not bad. It's a little bit heavy on... It's a little bit heavy on black. I think I want to get Foulmire Knight out early. That's a little bit heavy on land, not black, what I meant. Okay, let's do that. Put it in. Triome and extra life. What are we doing here, guys? Abzan, golden egg. Okay. Alright, so let's push the boof here. I think Shatterskull Charger was a very good call. I don't think it's Yorion Doom. That doesn't really make sense with Yorion Doom. It might be a different type of Doom. It might be one of every color. It might be an artifact deck. I don't know. He better hurry up because I'm gonna keep putting pain down on him. No, I don't need a land. Thank you though. Oh, my deck tonight's like land. You need land. Land, maybe? You want land? Yes, land? No, no land. Yes, land. Yeah, this is an artifact deck. Could be ramp to Ugin. Yeah. He's gonna be in trouble if he doesn't start doing something right now. Okay, so I'm honestly a little confused. Oops, I could have kicked him and won. So he's going to Hagra Mauling him, which was probably... if I draw a land, he's going to die. So that's 2 life. Okay, so he's getting a little bit better. He He's going to gain 4 life. We're getting him within range. I still don't really understand what he's trying to do here. Crystalline Giant. Reach. Okay. I really can't figure out what it is, honestly. Couldn't even really tell you. He might be fighting the auto shuffler too. He's got black mana, and he is now frozen. Thank you, Astral, for pointing the anti-mill out. For showing him anti-mill. Okay, so now he is stone coiling. Okay, so I don't know if that was his idea. So no attacks. I can kill that stone coil, so I can hit it with Slaying Fire twice. Or Flame Spill and then Slaying Fire. Okay, so that was his idea. That's what he was looking for. He was looking for the Forsaken Monument. He's just building an artifact deck. I think with Obosh, I think he's going to have a bad time. He is gaining life a lot, which is a problem. The life gain aspect of this deck is a bit of an issue. That's the first time I've seen him tonight. That is the absolute first time I've seen him tonight. That is madness. He might have, probably has more removal coming up. I think he has black in here. Oh, there it is. Yep, he was fighting the auto shuffler. Yeah, I had forgot I had Terror of the Peaks in this deck too. I had forgotten that as well.
All creation can be undone.
Damage. Alright, so we're gonna Slaying Fire you.
Endings are inevitable.
So, if he can put a 1/1 counter on him, he wins. Oh, well, he has Crawling Barrens. So it doesn't really matter. Got close on that one, but just could not crack it off. Let's keep it going, guys. We're running into some serious shit tonight, guys. I guess that's diamond for you. I was really kicking ass with it earlier today, but of course, whenever I hit that record button on the video, shit gets real. I'll walk through a whole tier and I'll be like, wow, I should probably save this good luck for later. And boom, I'm done. Yeah, do nothing tribal with Ugin. Yeah, just ramp to Ugin. Why do anything else when you can do that? Why come up with interesting decks when ramping to Ugin just is so spicy and just works so perfectly? Oh, another Rakdos. Is it me or is all we run into tonight red and black? It's like it's like mirror matching me with every kind of red burn Rakdos. Auto match, yeah. We're fighting the auto Q and the auto shuffler tonight. Bad, guys. We're fighting them bad tonight. Okay. I didn't even think he had ventured with him. Let's see what else we got up. So we're coming out in a big mirror match tonight again. We'll see. He's gonna death dwell. Okay, we'll bone crush you again. Now the auto shuffler is like, oh, you're mad at me because I didn't give you mana? Fine, no mana. Fuck you. Ask her worm. Croxa. So yeah, he's dead. Pretty much here. Pretty much he's dead. I hate to call it this early. So he's gonna double Croc. Oh, he's gonna escape Croxa. Alright, get rid of another Sir Conrad. Yeah, it's a tough choice, homie. It's a tough choice, I know. I've been there. Extinction event, yeah. We were worried about that one. We were worried about that one, weren't we, boys? Well, it's like this deck, it's like the auto match tonight is just dead set on punishing this deck. It's dead set on punishing me. Ooh, another Groxa. I'm not sure why he did that, but sure. Well, if I can get Slaying Fire out, I can win. Heart of the cards, guys. 4% chance of Slaying Fire. And that is not it. I can't even put Obosh in my hand because he's going to attack me and make me discard it. So, pretty much screwed here. Because if I don't have Slaying Fire, I'm done. Let's see. See if I can draw it. 4.5% chance. Unless he's got a burn spell. Nope. He's got that. Wow. We're getting run through the ringer tonight. Absolute run through the ringer, guys. I swear to God, I was beating people with this before. But we are absolutely getting it on the chin tonight. Let's see what adjustments we can make. Conrad, you might be too expensive. Let's get rid of you. And let's try something that chat mentioned. Let's throw in some Fireblades. And let's try that. Let's try a little bit cheaper. Because we're getting close, but we're not able to crack it off. So, very spicy matchups tonight, guys. Very, very spicy. Scorching Dragonfire to run Exile. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe I can run 2, 2, and 2. Might be helpful. I haven't run into too much Resurrection. Darkornix Incomprehendidix. That's a hell of a... It's a hell of a name there. Yeah, I'll take the swamp. Oh, Rogue Mill. What do you know? Yep, you're going to sacrifice it, draw a card. Well, you think you are, but I don't have 8 or more in there. Not sure why you did that. I'll tell you what, this is a really good matchup against Rogue Mill, because I think twice tonight I've been kicking Rogue Mill's ass. Yep. Yep. Kicking Rogue Mill's ass tonight, so hey, it's got that going for it. You want to kick some Rogue Mill ass, this is the one for you. I think the little bit cheaper, if we got rid of that one, I think it is better. Getting it a little bit faster, I think that is a good idea. I don't think that Malakar Rebirth is going to really work with this one. I might put him in, but I don't want to put any more slow lands in there. This is not good because we have too much red up front. This is a little better. So we'll see. Golden Egg. Did somebody run this? Did a famous guy run this? Because this is the second time we're seeing this exact layout. Unless this is the same guy. Is it the same guy? I think he had a different name because we're seeing almost the exact same thing. Somebody must have ran this. Because this is the exact same deck as before. Precisely the exact same. Is it Teshar that we ran into? Yeah, if Covert or Crokeys or somebody ran it, because this is literally the exact same deck, and it's almost playing out word for word. And there's Extinction Event again, so this is very vulnerable to Extinction Event. This is the exact same deck. We are getting these crazy matchups. We are just absolutely getting these crazy matchups here, guys. Unable to get any kind of foothold with this deck right now. Because we keep playing the same shit over and over again. And honestly, I'm getting frustrated with it. Okay. Even the same thing, he got Reach last time. But this is the exact look. Crawling Barrens, I mean, we're card for card the same deck. Card for card the same deck. That's why I hate Diamond, I'll tell you what. Absolutely why Diamond is such crap. Because you got everybody playing the same shit, sweating to the top. Hagra Mauling, the same as always. Yeah. Yeah. Hagra Mauling, the same thing. Yeah, Diamond is really a brutal slog. I'm going to have to really stop running some... yeah, there's more removal. So it's just removal, ramp to Ugin, basically. It's a colorless removal, ramp to Ugin. I'm going to have to start playing some serious fucking... I'm going to have to cut out the fun decks for a little while until the season ends. And start playing some serious decks. I try to do some... change up some fun things here and there. But clearly... that is a bad idea. Clearly, fun decks are not going to be cutting it in in Diamond. We're gonna have to go some hardcore meta decks. I haven't been really brewing some serious dick punchers, but tonight broke me, man. We gotta get some dick punchers out. Who ran this? I want to know who came up with this. It has to be a popular streamer or YouTuber. It has to be a popular YouTuber or streamer because this is card for card. Unless it's the same guy. Did anybody remember the name of the last guy? I can't remember if it was Teshar. I don't think it was. But this is card for card, the exact same thing. He's probably going to play Ugin right now. Because that's 6. I'll check later. Stonecoil Serpent, yep. Yep. Oh, there's Extinction Event, yeah. So, we're getting our ass beat tonight, guys. Really bad matchups tonight. This is actually a very fun deck, and I think it's a very useful deck. And I think that it'll work in lower tiers, but whatever this crazy-ass slog... whatever this crazy-ass slog we're going through right now, it's just not matching up right. And god damn it if the auto shuffler ain't trying to beat us too. So we got 2 opponents on the field right now. But hey, you know, them's the break sometimes. But I'm going to cut it off there before I get more frustrated. And Heart of the Cards was not with me tonight. Yeah, can't win them all. Heart of the Cards was absolutely not with me tonight. But it is still a fun deck. I think that it will work in your lower areas. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. We're going to cut the video off, and we're going to come back with something real powerful tomorrow night. I really want to slice through some guys. So we're going to see. All right. Until the next one. Bye-bye.